What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Got a nice little video for you today. I know the title is crazy, and I know y'all like, how, why, what, how did it even happen? But before I tell y'all that, y'all need to make sure y'all subscribe and make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I'm not gonna be telling y'all this and risking my safety. I'm just not finna do that and risk my safety for y'all. And y'all can't even give me a like or subscribe. Like, y'all gotta subscribe, because this one is like a crazy story, and it just happened. This is fresh. I want this to build up over time, because I was just like, you know what, it's interesting, and I feel like a lot of people will have something to say. So I met this guy. No, he was not straightforward about what he did or what he was doing. He was not straightforward at all. It was more so, you know, just him reaching out to me and telling me how much, you know, he thought I was beautiful, and, you know, wanted to meet and everything. So I didn't think nothing of it. I thought he was, you know, quite a nice looking guy or whatever, and he looked like his head was in the right place. So, you know, we met. It even started to get to the point where, you know, I would come and see him, come pick him up and stuff like that, take him certain places, but I wouldn't know what he was doing at these certain places I would take him. Now, me, when I'm dealing with somebody, like, we end up like dating. We were dating. We were in a relationship, and, you know, had me thinking that I was the only one. And but we're gonna get to all of that. I just want to get to the stuff in between first. Okay, how could I let myself get to that point? Like, how could I let something like that happen? Obviously, I had to be very, very vulnerable, you know? Why I can't say my words right lately? Like, what's going on with me? Yeah, so I took him to meet my family and stuff like that, and certain family members, you know, he's met, been around, and I'm not even gonna cap to y'all. Like, I'm just not. I'm not finna cap to y'all and just like sit up here and act like when he told me I didn't, kind of like, because I was in too deep with him, I was aiding and abetting him a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I was helping him, but not helping him as in like help sell it. I don't sell anything. No, I don't even do drugs. So I didn't approve of it. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, I'm not finna help you sell, or, you know, but he was with me, and I wanted him to be with me, the life that he was choosing to live. And it was just like, it's like he don't care about living. He's done things. I'm telling y'all, it's crazy, like, how he started to unfold to me and show his true colors. Like, he wasn't straightforward about it when we first met. You know, if I knew this was who you really were, I would have never gave him the time of day. Like, my ideal guy is like Jason Momoa or something. Like, I don't even know what Jason Momoa is like, but I'm just saying, like a tall, hunky dude that just lovable. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really picky, but I'm just saying, like, if you know how to treat me right or whatever, then you got me sold. I'm a simp when it comes to, like, but he was like that at first, and then the more and more we was together, it's like all of that started to fade. And I'm like, so I remember the first a few nights together, we went to a hotel to get a hotel room, so me and him can spend some time together. And at the hotel room, I'm guessing, this is so crazy, y'all. The person that was at the office was somebody, he told me that it was somebody he used to serve. And he was like, the room was like more than what it's supposed to have been or whatever. And he was like, the guy is trying to get over on him. So I'm sitting in the car and he has been drinking. I didn't know how bad of a drinking problem he had until later on in this little 2-second relationship we got into. He gets drunk, he's drunk or whatever. And I'm sitting up here waiting. I'm like, what is taking so long? I'm in the car, just, you know, on my phone, minding my business, whatever. And then I hear somebody get loud and I look and it's him. And I'm like, oh my God, this dude is like not even, he's like 4'2". He's a short man, like short guy. And I'm just like, oh my God. So I go in there and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what is going on? Now, y'all, I'm not for the mess. I'm not for drama. I don't like confusion. You get to know me. You know I'm not for none of that. Like, don't come around me with drama. Like, situations that could endanger me and you. Don't do none of that around me. So him and the guy is arguing. Like, I'm like, the guy is like a glass mirror, and the guy is yelling at him and he's yelling at the guy through the mirror, and he's like, come on outside. Just a whole different person from what I got introduced to. So the guy comes outside. Oh my God. I was like, why did you come outside? Like, what is going on right now? Like, all I wanted to do was get a room just to chill. And you want to fight for what? So him and the guy, I wouldn't let them fight. Now me, I am a very strong, like, you're not gonna muscle me. You know what I'm saying? So I had to, you know, get him. It was just too much going on. I was not finna let them fight. I was not finna let him fight, but I didn't know what type of guy he was. Like, that's what he like. That's what he wants to do. He wants to fight people and hurt people. And I just couldn't, like, in the process of me holding him back, he hit me. And I'm gonna tell y'all his response to that after. And y'all gonna be like, what? And I'll be like, yes. That's how it was. You know? I don't know what it is with me and crazy niggas, but that's what it was. The guy had grabbed a bat, tried to hit him with the bat, and I'm like, bro, don't hit this boy with this bat. Like, somebody's going to kill you. Like, and he spit on the guy, like literally, like spit. And I was like, I should have just left him alone then, but I didn't, y'all. I was a simp. I was a sucker for him at this point. So, yeah, and then after that, in the midst of trying to like keep him from going over there, he hit me. And I was like, bro, what? So, you know, they had to give him his money back because he paid for the room already. And so they gave him his money back, and I threw him in the car. I was so heated because I had got hit in the process. And I was like, why would you do that? What is wrong with you? Like, what? He did. And I was like, so, like, I'm sitting up there, like, chewing him out. I'm thinking, like, this is sinking in. I was like, okay, he gets it. I dropped him off, and I was crying and everything. And he tried to, you know, like, hug me, and I wouldn't let him. He tried to look in my eye, and I wouldn't let him. Like, I was just so upset. And I think it was like the next day or two, he didn't text me to check up on me or nothing like that. So, because I'm a simp, I text him. And I was like, so, I don't remember the words that I said to him, but it was along the lines of like, you didn't even care about what happened the other night. Like, you hit me. And he was like, I don't know why. And when I met up with him again, his reaction again was, I don't know why you try to jump in the middle between two men fighting anyway. Because obviously, I mean, if that's the person you're dating and that's the person you want to be with, you wouldn't want someone else that you don't know or just causing harm to somebody that you really love or cared about. After that happened, I was kind of like sold on like not talking to him no more. But I was going through so much at the time, like I just didn't care. Like everybody is like doing shiesty stuff to me, so I'm just like, I mean, you know, he hit me, it's alright, he didn't mean it. You know what I'm saying? That's the mindset I had. I was just like, you know, I'm gonna let it pass. I'm gonna let it slide. It's no big deal. I'm gonna let it go. Nope. So I kind of held on to it for a little bit, and then I'm like, you know, I just let it go. And then shortly after that, this is when I started to begin growing knowledge of the things that he were doing. When it comes to the selling, carried weapons with him. When we would be together, you always needed to go to multiple houses, different houses. And at the time I was so like blind to a lot of, I'm not blind, I was never blind. I'm not ever an idiot. I'm always one step ahead, always. So I already knew what type of guy he was before he even opened his mouth to me to explain what type of guy he was. And I stuck with it because it's just like when you get to a certain point in life and you reach a low, it's just like, and people keep doing stuff to you over and over again, and it's just like, okay, this is what I deserve. You know what I'm saying? So my mindset is like not where it needs to be. There was another situation, and this situation happened the same night that my brother had set me up. By this point, I know that I'm aware of what he does. He doesn't call on his own. He doesn't text on his own. I always have to call and text him. It's always, I have to take him somewhere. Always. Or we can go here, we go there. And everything, like I would try to, like I was the type of person like trying to not get him to see that there's a brighter path that he can go down, because the path that he's going, like, he could die at any given moment. And the fact that you want to live that way is just like, I can't have somebody like that around me. Like, you don't care about living. You don't care about other people living or what you do to other people. Robbing, stealing, and all types of stuff. Like, this is what this man is doing. I found out on this night, I found out that he was gangbanging. And I was like, why? Like, why do I like you? Like, y'all, like, I have businesses. I do YouTube. I do makeup. I'm doing hair. I do nails. Like, why am I talking to you again? I really think I was just lusting after this man. Like, I don't really think it was anything that he was doing for me. Like, you know, he wasn't really making me smile or feel unique or nothing like that. So it's just like, that's all you was really good for, really. And I mean, and it was like, I mean, because you can get, you know, eggplant anywhere. You can get it anywhere. So it's just like, that's nothing. Like, if that's all you can give me, then there's no need for me to talk to you. Like, he, and even though he was a drug dealer, he was broke. So I've met up with him later that night. This is the same night I got set up by my brother. And, and before then, I think this is after then, I found out that before then, I found out that he was doing drugs too. So I got all these red flags, and I'm still like, no, I'm gonna still rock with him. I'm gonna still try to, like, be his light, like, try to change, be an example for him. Maybe, I really don't know, but I really was hoping that, not for me, but for himself, because, like, he has babies, and I just want, I don't like seeing people eat themselves away like that for nothing, for no cause at all. So, yeah, later that night, I met up with him, and he had been drinking, and I'm pretty sure he had popped some pills or something like that, and he was like on a whole nother tip. But this is like after I left, thinking that I was gonna go pick up my brother. Came back, you know, I went straight back to him after that happened. Like, my eye was messed up. You know, I got scars and stuff, so like I was really like messed up, and I was hurt, and you didn't care. Like, when I got there, the people that he was with, he was trying to fight. And this is where it got stupid. He was being arrogant, being stupid, and it became about gang related stuff, and, you know, the street stuff that he do. And these guys, like, they all have guns. That doesn't scare me, but, you know what I'm saying, like, it's just like, you know, let somebody say the wrong thing, or, you know, like, somebody's gonna get shot. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I kept thinking, like, you know, they gonna kill each other. So they in there trying to fight him, and he's all of 2 feet. So it's just like, what damage are you gonna do? So I see why he carries a gun with him all the time. You're gonna need it, buddy. Everybody was trying to fight him, and he just kept running off at the mouth, kept going, kept saying stuff, until it was all said and done. I'm in pain, I'm hurting, all types of stuff. And he fought this guy 3 times and lost. I put this right hand to God. He fought a guy 3 times and lost. And each time he was just talking. Kept saying stuff. Even tried to, like, shoot the guy. And I was like, bro, why? Like, why did I pick you? Like, why did you even pick me? Like, why do you think I even tolerate this? I've really realized, like, I've reached a new low. I was like, I'm getting to a point where I'm letting dudes like him around me. It's time to do something different, you know? That's what I kept thinking in my head. So he's banged up. Right before I had met him, I just want to throw this out there so it all makes sense. He's been shot in the knee, so he has screws in his right knee. And then right after he got shot, he was in a nasty car accident where his lip got cut up and his arm was shredded up, and he had like, he's kind of scarred up over here and on his chest and stuff. And I tried to tell him, like, you don't see them signs, you know, like, you don't see what that means. The life you're living is going to eventually kill you. You know what I'm saying? And the car accident had nothing to do with what he does, but at the same time, it's just like, you can't do evil things and then think evil things is not going to happen to you. I mean, I don't wish you on people, but it's common sense. The life, he's not a good person, y'all. Not. I mean, he has a big heart, but it's just like, he's a whole different type of person, I don't know, like that was just different for me. But anyways, back to the situation. So in some way or another during the fight, he I guess the screw got pushed into his knee, and you know, he tried to play this like, oh, my leg hurt, don't touch me. We tried to put him in the car. We like pushing him, pulling him by the hair, like everything, trying to get him in the car so I can take him home. I took him home. And I'm just thinking about some stuff, y'all, because this is getting ready to get crazy. This is nothing. You think that's crazy? And then somehow or another, he spit in the guy's face. I don't know what's up with him and putting liquids on people, but I was like, yeah, if he gets you, he gonna get you now, because that's disrespectful. Like, you don't even know this boy. Eventually end up getting him in the car, and I was like, yeah, I'm banged up and all types of stuff, and dealing with you, and I can't even get a break. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I'm gonna take you home. I'm not messing with you. You wanted me to help him out of the car because his knee messed up. You did that. You did all that. So you help yourself. I put his stuff on the porch and I left. And that was like the last time I dealt with him. Like, as far as like going anywhere, taking him anywhere, being around him. I didn't want nothing to do with him no more. You know, one day, you know what I'm saying, we communicated, but it wasn't like how it was before. I was kind of fed up, and I'm just like, you want somebody to put up with what you're doing, and I'm not. I have a whole nother life I'm trying to live, and that can't be a part of me and what I'm trying to do. So one day, you know, I texted him just to see where he was, and he was like, oh, I'm with my baby mother. Now, I caught him before, I looked in his phone one time before, and I seen conversation between him and his baby mama, and this is like when we first, like, you know, started messing around, and then I should have left him alone. I should have known what type of dude he was, but I didn't. And like I said, y'all, I was in a vulnerable place, so it's just like, you know what, I get what I get, you know what I'm saying? But don't nobody deserve that. Don't nobody deserve that. Don't ever settle for less, ever. So, he was like, oh, I'm with my baby mama, we're looking at ducks. I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, he told me, like, oh, when my baby mama comes around, she just comes around to drop off my son, that's it. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, I didn't think nothing of it. I should have. I'm smart. I knew 1 + 1 is 2. So I already knew that, you know, he was lying about when he told me his little explanation. I was like, what's she doing there? She said to drop off my son. Okay. And then, you know, I asked him before, I was like, you and your baby mama, you still mess with her? And he was like, that's my baby mama. He would never give me an yes or no answer, y'all. And I was like, so, like I said, 1 + 1 is 2. So I was piecing everything together, but I just wanted to be shown to me. He was like, wait. He texted me, he was like, wait till I get back to town, just stay there. Then it's been about a good 2 or 3 hours, and I'm just like, I mean, I'm not gonna be in town for long, so like, you know, where you at? And then I get a text from another number. I wish I would have kept the messages, y'all, because I really feel like that would have backed up what I'm saying, and I could show you like the picture she sent me. And she was like, "Come get your mans out my bed." And she sent me a picture of him naked in the covers, sleep. And I was like, I wasn't even surprised. That's how crazy it was, because I already knew. It's like I wasn't even surprised. I was like, oh, this is what you doing. You getting low down, you dirty. I was like, I knew it though. I wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? Like I've gotten to a point where I was like over him anyway. So she was like, yeah. I was like, where y'all at? And she was like, oh, we about to pull up, go to his house or whatever. I'm about to pull up in like 10 minutes. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, okay. Now that y'all know I'm not for drama, but I'm hurt. Like, I really cared for this man. I really gave him my time. So it's just like, for you to do this to me and lie to me, it's like the low. Like, I knew what type of dude he was. He don't care. He doesn't care about anything. So he don't care about hurting nobody's feelings and nothing like that. So, you know, she texted me. It was like, oh, 5 minutes away. She was like, parking the cut, blah, blah. All right. I'm a little heated. You know, I had my sandals on that day, my Fashion Nova sandals. Took them off, and, you know, I had the picture pulled up that she sent me. And he was walking to the mailbox, and he said, and I pull up to him, and I say, so this what you doing? He's like, man, what you doing? Like, what you doing here? I was like, that's what you doing? You been lying to me this whole time? He was like, that's my baby mama. That's my baby mama. And she an idiot. She's slow. Like, I would never let no dude do that to me. Like, ever. Like, I don't care if we have 2 children together. Like, you're just not finna sit up here and mess around with different females, and you know that's what he's doing. Like, what if he brings something back to you? I don't know. It's just that whole thing was weird. And I see why he does what he does, because she's bald and she looks like an overseas critter. That's what she looks like. So, and don't no dude want no girl that all she does is just digs in his pocket and don't even care about like his well-being and what he's doing, and like try to change him, stop him from doing that stuff. And y'all have a whole kid together. Like, that's trashy. You're for the streets. I was so angry at her, and I had to realize, like, I know my self-worth and respect myself even more. I even tried to get a little grimy, and I was saying, you know, I was pregnant and all that stuff, like, just to see what he was gonna say. And he, you know, he think he King Dingling now, so like, oh, well, don't talk to me till you take a test, blah blah blah. And she's sitting there with popped a pregnancy test open. Tomorrow, I think I might be pregnant too. Like, that's not funny. You want to have another baby by this dude, and he's messing with multiple females? You're stupid. You're dumb. Just like him. He's dumb, and he's stupid. So, I was like, and she tried to give it to me and was like trying to tell me to take it. And I'm like, you take it. You bought it for you. Like, and she was lying to me, telling me, oh, like, we've been dating for, I just met him three months ago. Y'all have a whole job together. Stop playing with me. I'm not slow. I don't get why dudes like that live amongst humans, because that's not humane. Like, a dude that actually gets to sit around here and lie to different girls and like actually keep it going and live a whole nother life, bravo to you. Because that takes a lot to keep lying to somebody. And you always get a feeling, you always know. And then once you know, you can make 1 or 2 choices. Leave that person alone or keep messing with them, keep dealing with the same thing. Because Shawty looked like she was going through it. I mean, hair gone all up here. Had it all in like a little ponytail. It was crucial. I'm trying to tell you. I was like, I see why. He wants some flavor in his life. He's looking for somebody with a purpose. And he told me, but I don't believe nothing. Like, everything that he had told me, it all went out the window down. Like, I don't know if anything he was saying to me was real, because, you know, like, I really felt like everything he was saying to me, and I was talking to him, like, I would try to talk him out of stuff, like, you don't need to do this, like, cry, like, but, like, for a while, like, I was dealing with him, and all this stuff came too, and it's just like, I'm hurt, but it's just like, I'm not letting that affect what I'm doing right now, and I'm not letting that stop from what I gotta do right now, so, and I told him, I said, you need to change. And he was like, he said if I got pregnant, he would change. I was like, oh, okay, it's time to go. Like, you know, because you're tripping. Like, I'm not finna have a whole baby out of wedlock with you. I'm not finna have a whole kid with you just so you can have a realization. You have a baby now and you're still not having one. Like, what am I, an idiot? I haven't talked to him no more since then, y'all. I'm definitely focused and definitely more centered on me. I'm single. I'm focused on growing my businesses and my YouTube channel and my makeup stuff. I'm definitely not focused on guys like that. So definitely be careful who you decide to fall in love with. Get to know a person first before y'all. I'm just saying, I mean, it might feel good for a second or two, but you know, like, that person that comes after that, be prepared for that. You know what I'm saying? Don't just hop into bed with anybody because, you know what I'm saying, they talk good, whatever. You know, we all have heard, oh, you're beautiful, baby. Oh my God, I like the way your eyebrows are tweezed. We all have heard that before. So it's just like, be careful, y'all. That's all I'm saying. I feel like that's a crazy story for y'all. I just wanted to tell y'all because that, like, I was really in them trenches and I really didn't want to be. Like, I was raised there and I didn't want to go back to that. Like, why am I in that? Like, I've been introduced to different stuff. Why am I here with you? And you don't even care about you. So because of that story, I'm gonna just let y'all know my safety. No, I'm joking. I ain't worried about nothing. Like, I'm good. I'm just joking. Ain't nothing gonna happen. It's just a little story. If I was really grimy, you know what, y'all? I was even thinking about, you know, getting at his cousin, but the plan had failed. The plan had failed. Like, you know, he was like, "Oh, I got a girl or whatever," and I was like, "Oh, so now y'all want to be loyal to?" It was just like, you knew this. I was like, you're his cousin. You knew that. And the same night that everything had happened, his cousin was there and the other people that he was with. It's like, you need to leave him alone. You don't even deserve this. Like, he was telling me that. So I was like, I was gonna be real shiesty and like try to mess with his cousin. But like I said, it's learning your worth. Don't go out here doing what he doing, you know what I'm saying? Don't stoop to his level. Because he had a whole nother low. Like, he the scum. Like, he plankton. Like, at the crumb bucket, whatever it is. That's what he look like in real life. He's small like that for real. And he act like that nigga for real. So it's just like, he got it bad. Your boy out here SpongeBobbing it. Alright, y'all. So this is the end of the video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, please. Give this video a thumbs up. And make sure you subscribe. And, you know, I got another vlog video coming for y'all. So y'all stay tuned for that. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. My love seems like